A Georgia couple by the name of Jose Caballero and Elissa Alvarez have been found guilty of a July 2014 incident where they appeared to be having sex on a Florida beach. Now, the reason I'm talking about this story is because they've been found guilty, and the amount of time that they are now facing, for at least for Jose, is up to 15 years in prison for the incident. And the reason he's facing so much time is because he's a convicted felon, and his girlfriend could face a substantial amount of time as well. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that what they did was inappropriate because, look, you're on a public beach, and this is coming from a person who has sex with his girlfriend at least once a day. So, I mean, I love sex just like anyone else. But to have it on a public beach where you're in front of children, you're in front of other people, I just think it's inappropriate. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything, and do that kind of activity, that's not the time to do that. If you're really feeling that horny, you just go back to your hotel room and then get it on. Who cares? But to do it, in front of other people, or at least where there's on a beach in a public setting, I think that's inappropriate. But I think that the sentencing is a little harsh here. I think that the sentencing at most should be like 30 to 90 days in jail, if that, and then maybe a few hundred hours of community service. But to give them 15 years in prison, on top of having to register as a sex offender, so that pretty much goes any kind of possibility of them getting some sort of job or whatever. I think that's crazy, and I despise people who are rapists and child molesters. Those are the most lowest fucking scum on the planet. And I think that it's completely fine to have them have to register, and when you get postcards in the mail saying, "Oh, look, that person had sex with a 10-year-old, keep your fucking children away with him, or away from him," then that's fine. But if someone, but in some places, if you pee in public, it might be 11 o'clock at night, you're walking, home from a bar or something, and you might go pee in the bushes, but let's say those bushes are 75 foot away from a school or something, and even though there's no kids around, there's no one around except adults, and you just pee out of sight, but you can register it, and I think it was half the states in this country that you would have to register as a sex offender for doing something like that. And people wonder why we have the largest prison population on the planet, because we have stupid as laws, we have the war on drugs, we arrest people for anything. But then let's say you do a white collar crime where you might steal a couple $1 billion from the retirements of hardworking Americans. You know what you get? A slap on the wrist. You might get you destroyed the lives of tens of thousands of families. Oh, here's a $20,000 fine. The guy's worth $3-4 billion, but then here's this little slap on the wrist. Ooh, I hope that didn't hurt you. That might have been a little too harsh. But then if someone steals, if a homeless guy steals food from a grocery store, shit, that's 25 to life. You fucking moocher, thug, whatever. The laws in this country are batshit crazy. For this couple for that guy to receive 15 years in prison for that, I am appalled by it. I think that I think the laws in this country is just sometimes I'm just flabbergasted. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below about this story, and have a nice day.